If you're anywhere else this particular weekend, you're in the wrong place. You need to be right here in the ATL celebrating MLK weekend. There's a lot going on in the city, so let's get started.
He's hot. Listen, don't start talking about status or getting tested. It's only gonna make him think you have something. What if it is positive, huh? Take my advice. Shh. Because what you don't know won't hurt you.
We need to talk.
First and foremost, make sure no matter what you do this weekend, whether that's spend time with friends, family, getting your party on, make sure you pay homage to the great late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Whether that's go visit his memorial off of Auburn Avenue or even visit the Ebenezer Baptist Church, the original one that has turned into a museum. We also have some additional things that you can do as well to show homage to Dr. Martin Luther King. And that is on Saturday, the Rush Center, which is located at 1531 DeKalb Avenue, which is also in Atlanta, Georgia. They're going to be having 3 LGBT independent films showcasing that particular day. You might not be able to catch all 3, but at least you can try to catch one and go out and support those guys. Also, the Rustin Lord, Rustinlorde. They're having their annual breakfast on Monday, January the 16th. The good thing about this breakfast, it's free. That's right, it's free. And right after the breakfast, they're going to have their MLK March, which is going to take place on Peachtree Street and Ellis. We had an opportunity to meet those guys who's going to be funding that breakfast and the MLK March. And let me give you a sneak peek of what we can look forward to.
Hello, my name is Craig Washington, and I am here with Darlene Hudson, and we are the co-founders of the By Rustin Audre Lorde Breakfast, and we're here at the Martin Luther King Jr. Center for Social Change, and we're excited to be here at this site talking about the breakfast. So we wanted to share a bit about the breakfast and how that event got started. So Darlene, would you like to?
So we can get started, just so you know, the breakfast is the Bayard Rustin Audre Lorde Breakfast that's been held now for 11 years, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we started this in 2002. And we started this work basically because we both believe in those concepts centered around social justice and social change. And more importantly, we wanted to highlight some of the people from that area, in particular Bayard Rustin, for his organizing efforts in 1963, as a matter of fact, through the whole civil rights movement, as he was somewhat of an advisor to Martin Luther King, but in particular for the work that he did on the 1963 March on Washington. This was an openly black gay man who organized this event under some direction from A. Philip Randolph. And as you know, as you can say now, it's history, and from my perspective, the organizing efforts of Bayard Rustin have been duplicated throughout history.
Sure.
People have had all types of marches on Washington, but he really, you help me now, he set the tone. He actually began that, and people have been trying to duplicate his efforts.
Yeah.
And this man organized from sack lunches all the way to Mahalia Jackson singing on, he wants me to look that, singing during the 1963, and everybody knows that the 1963 March on Washington, that's where King actually gave his I Have a Dream speech. So we lift up the name of Bayard Rustin because of the great work that he done around peace, around social justice. And Craig, what year was it that we added Audre Lorde?
In 2008, we added Audre Lorde. Audre Lorde was a highly influential, amazing writer, teacher, organizer, radical feminist lesbian who really was effective at connecting the dots between different forms of oppression and helping people understand the common roots of oppression and understand that we can't do our work completely for complete social justice without working together, not as single issue, but on multiple issues. she brought all of her identities, all of her selves integrated into the work that she did. She was courageous in that she refused to, hide any of who she was to appease those who were not ready to accept her as she was fully. And by doing so, and by living that example, she teaches us, she inspires us to do the same. So we felt that we wanted to lift up these two just inspirational icons as ways of, again, acknowledging that as LGBT queer folks, we and people of color and women, we have always been a part of the movement. Bayard Rustin in particular had been organizing since the 40s.
Right.
When Martin Luther King Jr. was in grade school. So came with, decades of history and experience and teaching. And so we know that the history of the civil rights movement is taught in such a way that it erases the contributions of women, particularly black women, as well as gays and others who were just not valued. So we, in turn, when we developed this event, we wanted to give LGBT people that were going to be joining the march, we wanted to give them the opportunity to break bread and connect and fellowship, have a good meal, and also learn more about Bayard Rustin and Audre Lorde. And we were talking about Audre Lorde before we incorporated her name in the event, and other people who contributed to this work. And most importantly, for us to support each other around the work we're doing today.
So we want everybody to come out. It is MLK Day, Martin Luther King Day. That's January the 16th. The breakfast starts at 10 o'clock. And we want people after the breakfast to be prepared to march. We want to increase our numbers of the people who are marching. We want to give some visibility to the efforts that we are engaging in around Bayard Rustin and Audre Lorde. And, I personally want to thank the Martin Luther King Commission, the African American Renaissance, which was originally under the direction of Reverend James Orange, who passed away, and now the MLK Day March is being headed by the Orange family. So we want to appreciate them for allowing us to come up under their umbrella. We're on Facebook. You can check us out on Facebook, the Rustin Lorde Annual Breakfast. You can also get information from the MLK March site. It also talks to you about the breakfast. And I encourage all to go online, learn more about Audre Lorde, learn about Bayard Rustin. We have some people in our history books. We have some people in our history that are not in our history books. And I think that it would be a great time for LGBT people to come together and learn more about some of our civil rights icons that exist in that day.
Yeah, we hope to see you there. It's going to be a great time. You have
fun,
good food. It'll be a good chance to meet some really exciting, dynamic people that are in it, that are involved in the work. And also, this year's theme is setting the agenda. So we want to make sure that we are moving forward and setting our agenda for the work ahead of us in this community. And in 2012, we're marking the centennial, the 100th anniversary of Bayard Rustin's birthday, which will be March 17th of this year. And so there's going to be work, efforts, activities going on in Atlanta and throughout the nation acknowledging Rustin's work. So we're going to be announcing that at the breakfast. So come on down. It'll be great.
And thank you, UrbanSocialites, for checking out the breakfast this year. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
So again, if you don't get a chance to visit the memorial or check out the Ebenezer Baptist Church, or even not even be able to check out any of the films, or can't make the breakfast, at least after your busy weekend, at least try to go down and support the MLK March. Again, that's going to be on Peachtree Street and Ellis. Now, let's get to the party scene. First, we have tracks. They're going to be at Excess Lounge, along with Rico Chappelle. He's going to be looking for male models. So if you feel like you got that look, hey, check him out. He's going to be at the Excess Lounge supporting tracks. We also have What's Up in Atlanta. They're going to be taking over the Justin's Restaurant. Yes, right, Justin Restaurant in Buckhead, along with Freight Depot. They're going to be at that spot. Then we have Lions Den, who's partnering up with Rockstar. They're going to be at Club Jungle as well as Club Europe. And then we have Who's Who ATM. We had a chance to meet those guys as well on Sunday. They invited us out to come have a sneak preview as to what we can be looking forward to them. And they're going to be partying at the museum bar. So let me share a little bit of what we found out there. What's up, everybody? This is James with another edition of The Socialite. Tonight we're here at the museum bar kicking off a sneak peek for the museum bar as well as the upcoming MLK weekend. Today's guest, introduce yourself.
My name is Junior. I'm the CEO of Blue ATO.
My name is Todd. I'm the CEO of Blue ATO.
Okay, so Who's Who, tell us what we can expect for MLK weekend.
For MLK weekend, you can expect a fun-filled, grown and sexy event. On Friday, we're doing from 10 to 4 Jarwin's 1,000 birthday shots. And then Sunday is our actual grand opening, and that will be from 8 to 1 a.m.
Okay, and you say grand opening. That means that's going to be happening every Sunday here at the museum?
Every Sunday.
7 p.m. all the way up until 1 a.m.
No, correction, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m.
8 p.m. Okay.
And we just wanted to kind of deliver something that was going to be fun, that was going to be grown, mature, where people like myself can come and party with people just like me. We actually do Wednesdays at Primal, and a lot of people have come to us and wanted us to do something on a more mature level. For, I would say our demographics would be like 25 and up. So definitely Atlanta, we thank you guys for your support. We hope you actually come, here for our MLK Kickoff Friday and also our every Sunday here at the museum bar.
And what's the address here for the museum bar?
The address is 181 Ralph David Abernathy, and that's Atlanta, Georgia.
And you can catch us on Facebook at Who's Who ATO and Twitter at Who's Who Atlanta.
Well, guys, you heard it straight from them, Who's Who. Make sure you check them out on Sundays, and definitely check them out this particular weekend, which is MLK weekend. It's going to kick off when?
Friday, and then we're doing it Sunday as well.
Then Sunday, yes. All right, we out. So there you go. We've covered everything. We've covered making sure you pay homage to the great late Dr. Martin Luther King. We've given you several things that you can do. So make sure you check those out. And we've also given you your nightlife. Now to all my Capricorns, because I'm one, January 7th, make sure you guys celebrate, but be safe, because we want to live to see another year, another birthday. And for all you individuals who's coming into town, please, 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 have fun, but be safe. Put your seatbelts on, watch your speed limit, don't drink and drive. If you know you can't drive, let another friend drive. If neither one of you can drive, just stay where you're at. One thing for sure, Atlanta ATL police do not play, and they do not care whether or not you're from out of town or not. And we want to make sure that this is a fun weekend, a Memorial weekend, all right? Till next time, we're out.